everybody. It's Mark Gilliard again for AIM Country Music Television. We're sitting down with a rising star bringing heart, grit, and a whole lot of Texas soul to the country music scene. It's playing in the background right now. Hailing from San Marcos, Texas, this cowboy's got a voice that'll stop you in your tracks and a story that's as real as it gets. My guest today, from rodeo to radio, is Gunnar Latham. Like a lot of country artists, Gunnar's love for music started early in life at his father's church. That love of music grew over the years as he played at local churches, around the horse trailers at rodeos, and later at the honky-tonks across Central Texas. But his first love was the rodeo, so through high school, college, and then professionally, rodeo dreams dominated his days. So while he obviously has the street cred to call himself a cowboy, it wasn't until 2019 that Gunnar made a bold decision. That's when he decided to pursue a full-time music career. That decision was apparently a good one. He boasts a growing fan base, a publishing deal, and CAA representation. Gunnar's here today to talk about his new release, Cowboy Every Time. So let's get him in here right now to talk about what might just be your new favorite song. Gunnar Latham, welcome to the program.
Hey, I'm very blessed to be here today. Thanks for having me.
You're really welcome. Nice to meet you. Um,
Yes.
I, I'm not really that familiar with you. You're not new at all, but you were like rodeo all the way until 2019, and then you jumped into music. So I think we should have like a little bit of a history lesson, a little bit about what you're up to now, and a little bit like what your goals are for the near future. Can you just take as much time as you want and tell us about it?
Absolutely. Well, before I just jumped into music, I did grow up playing music. I grew up playing in church, piano, bass, lead guitar, all that stuff. Just my dad was a pastor, still is a pastor, so it was, and we had a small country church, so it was kind of like, hey, whoever's out today, you're going to play their instrument, basically. So that's kind of how I got my start in music. But alongside of that, my whole family rodeos, and my dad rode bulls and roped calves growing up and stuff. So that was always, part of our family history coming into it. And so that was always something that I wanted to do. And then, around 2019 is when I started to grab my guitar and some of the songs I was writing on the way to rodeos and whatnot. Um, my friends were like, "Hey, man, this is pretty cool. You should like go play this somewhere." And I'm like, "All right, I'll do that." So I kind of started leaking out of the rodeos and kind of taking $300 gigs here and there. And I'm like, "So you're saying I get paid every time?" And they're like, "Yeah, well, you're supposed to." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll take that route, versus rodeo. If anything goes wrong, you're not getting paid today. Uh, and your overhead's a lot and you don't really make that much. And it was a hard life, but I love it and I still do compete every now and again. But for the most part, yeah, 2019 came around and I started doing music. I went to school at Sul Ross in Alpine, Texas, which is way west Texas, Big Bend National Park area, and lived out on a mountain in an RV and corn fed all dad and mule deer every day. It was pretty great. And from that, I college rodeoed and still played songs. And through the transition there, when I got done with school, I moved back home and I was trying to pro rodeo out of the house here in San Marcos, Texas. And I hit the road as much as I could, but we make plans and God laughs, as the saying goes. And so I thought by now I'd have a couple gold buckles and be at Cheyenne this week or last week, whenever that was. Yeah. And anyways, and that's just not the plan for me. So now I'm playing country music full time, writing songs, and yeah, doing the thing, as they say.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
I talk to a lot of people in cowboy hats, but I don't get many people who, actually you could call a cowboy. So that part of the story is pretty interesting. How would you say that the church roots, the love of the rodeo, and Texas upbringing, how's that affected the music we're hearing from you right now?
Absolutely. I would say that the cowboy way of life has just been such a part of my life. It's hard not to write about that or at least point that way. It's kind of funny because when I talk to other artists and stuff, they're like, "Man, you've got the Cowboy songs down," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm about done writing all the Cowboy songs." So, I think "Cowboy Every Time" is kind of the last song with the word cowboy in it for a while, but
We'll see.
uh, yeah, we'll see. You never know; something might pop out. Exactly.
It's hard not to with all the exposure to it. So I wouldn't be
Absolutely.
surprised.
Yeah.
Well, if you were to point to one influence that's made a difference, who would you name as your biggest influence?
George Strait, and I'm a big fan of songwriters. I've just always loved writing songs and stuff. Scotty Emmerich, Dean Dillon, Tony Lane. Those are just a few of some of my favorite songwriters.
Right, right. Yeah, I
Yes.
can hear that in what I've heard of you so far.
Yeah.
Have you crossed paths with any of your heroes?
I have. I got to write with Tony Lane 2 weeks ago in Nashville. That was pretty
Really?
great. Yeah, we wrote a really great song. I'm really excited about it. It's kind of a it's a little more of a what you would say a guy and a girl get alone type song. I guess I should say, keep it appropriate, but
Well,
you
that
know,
sounds interesting. We'll be watching for it.
yeah, absolutely, yes, sir.
Well, we're here today to talk about one of your cowboy songs, "Cowboy Every Time." It was just released on June 27th, I think, so it's still pretty fresh on the market. How's it doing out there?
It looks like it's doing good. I think the first 2 weeks it's up to 20,000 streams or so, right around there, which is great for me. That's the most streamed song that I've had yet so far, and I think that's through just kind of having the right PR team and the right kind of team set together to really push it and help get it noticed where people click the magic button that puts you on the right playlists, right? So yes, sir. That's how that's doing.
Well, that's fantastic. The See, I think probably be a good. This is a song about more about the girl than cowboy. I mean, it's about the girl picking the cowboy way every time. Could I get you to tell us a little bit about the song and its inspiration? What should we be expecting from this video?
Absolutely. So, Cowboy Every Time, from the music video standpoint, I wanted to have two characters in it that the two girls in the video. One is a real cowgirl. I mean, she'll be at the rodeo tomorrow night, right? And the other one, the other character is my wife. Um, but she plays more just herself in that spectrum. She's not a cowgirl by any means, but she loves to fish. She loves hunting. She loves supporting me do the cowboy stuff that I grew up doing, right? And so I think, to me, what makes a cowboy also later on in life, once you get married, is having somebody that supports that way of life and is there to support you, do what you love to do and the way you love to do it. And so that's why there's two characters there, and both of them choose cowboy every time.
Right. Okay. I can see that after watching the video. I think we should play it for everybody else now. What do you think?
I would love that.
Fantastic. You're watching Gunnar Latham's video for Cowboy Every Time here on AIM Country Music Television.
She'll take turquoise rings and bootcut jeans, old country songs and front porch swings, like stars in her eyes instead of big city lights. Between a high rolling big city baller or a ranch hand bull in a western hauler, chasing what's at the end of that long white line, she'll go cowboy every time. From lonesome dove, draws hearts in the dust on the dash of my truck, like some boots on the ground where there's room to rope and ride. Keep your upscale rooftop 5-star, give her a county line honky tonk dive bar with an old school George Strait Bud Light. She'll shoot you straight as daddy's rifle. She's as true as the family Bible. When it comes to holding her tongue or speaking her mind, she'll go cowboy every time. She's sweet on Gus from Lonesome Dove, draws hearts in the dust on the dash of my truck, likes her boots on the ground where there's room to rope and ride. Keep your upscale rooftop 5-star, give her a county line honky-tonk dive bar with an old school George Strait Bud Light neon sign. Give her a choice and she'll go cowboy every time. Give her a busy black top to travel, or a day out in the saddle, riding sundown side by side on an old fence line. She'll go cowboy every time. She's sweet on Gus from Lonesome Dove, draws hearts in the dust on the dash of my truck, likes her boots on the ground where there's room to rope and ride. Keep your upscale rooftop 5-star, give her a county line honky-tonk dive bar with an old school George Strait Bud Light neon sign. Give her a choice and she'll go cowboy every time. She's going cowboy every time.
That is really nice work. I definitely see the point of the story. I definitely see the way you blended it to where she's picking the cowboy thing. It's really, really a good deal.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is this part of your live show now?
Oh yeah, I play this every. I've honestly been playing this song for about 2 years. I'm a big believer in trying it out live, and your fans will let you know what your next hit is, and so that's why. As Garth Brooks said a long time ago, but those that can write songs and then go play them live, that's kind of a cheat code to pick your next song coming out.
Right. I never thought about that. That's really a good strategy, though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I've been playing it for a while, and it's definitely in the live set.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, because that's really the point of this question is I generally get around to asking how audiences are responding to a brand new song. So it's not like you've done your market research in advance of it. I like that.
Yes, sir. It's been doing good. A lot of people dance to it, which we play a lot of dance halls and honky tonks all over. So it fits my set really well.
Yeah, nice. What kind of challenges have you come across, and maybe some rewards with being a independent artist in today's environment?
So a lot of challenges have come to trying to figure out how the whole social media side works, how the whole, you know, finding your right team of guys that, believe in you, but are educated enough to help.
Right.
And right, because if I'm being honest, I'm a cowboy at heart, and that's what I know how to do. And I'm taking that to the stage and in the music industry. So a lot of that work ethic is all there, but I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing it and going for it, right? So the challenge is kind of been trying to find just exactly the right people, and I finally found a good team, and so we're starting to make some headway and get some eyes looking at us and whatnot. Um, so I think that's kind of been a challenge, and the things that have been successful are now that I've found the team and the right group of people, things are headed the right direction.
Right. Yeah, you really do have a really good team on your side especially for someone who's not been in public life as a musician that not that long. So
Right.
really,
Yes, sir.
really an exceptional team for that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
No, you're welcome. Well, I really appreciate you making the time to visit with us today. And, before I let you slip away, I'd love it if you could tell us where to find you on stage, online, and where we can buy or listen to all of your music.
Absolutely. So you can find me on all the social media stuff at Gunnar Latham. And then any tour dates, also merchandise, and anything that's coming next, a new single, whatnot, you can find at www.gunnarlatham.com.
That is awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today. It's been fun getting to know, a little bit more about you.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Gunnar Latham. So, what do you guys think? Is Cowboy Every Time going to be your new favorite song? This has been Mark Gillia for AIM Country Music Television. Thanks for watching.
Keep your upscale rooftop 5-star. Give her a county line honky-tonk dive bar with an old school George Strait Bud Light neon sign. Give her a choice and she'll